Hey everybody, it's Baby Bear, and this is a video that I've been wanting to make for a while. Easy keeps making me try to make it, and I've been waiting to get more data and more screenshots of the actual sacred dragons because I don't have that, and it is not anywhere. I mean, I've Googled it everywhere. I've asked, the big players, if they can send some screenshots. But instead of waiting for all that, I'm just going to go ahead and make this. And then whenever I get all that information, I can do a follow-up video just because, Easy really wants me to make this video. So starting off, I think it's best to show this new galaxy coin situation going on with Battlefield. So if you go into the Battlefield reward ranking section, you can see how many galaxy coins you get, whether you're in All-Star Majors, Elite, or Juniors. And with All-Star Majors, it definitely will get harder for you. So I'm on Continent 5, and it's usually easier to get into All-Star Majors at the very beginning of the continent. However, as we get older and as, the continent ages, a lot of competition is going to come up, and people are going to be a lot stronger. In this last All-Stars, a lot of us weren't using Siege yet, but 6 months from now, everybody's going to have a Siege General, and that's going to be a major, tactic like it is on the other continents. So just know that if you made the All-Star Majors this round, you may not be able to make it the next round or the next. And so one of the reasons why I didn't choose to cash in my egg for Laden is because in case I don't make another All-Stars Majors and get my egg, at least I know that I can do three All-Stars in Elite or Juniors and get the Laden egg. And I know that's like a weird way to kind of choose something, but there is another reason why I did not choose Laden. So first of all, I want to show you guys what you get when you cash in that egg for the Laden, and you'll see it here. So it's a pretty good prize. I mean, you get the gems, you get the resources, you get everything, plus the Laden Dragon, which is really great. But again, here's another reason why I did not choose Laden. If you see in the Sacred Dragon, there is an order, and that order is Cavalry, Archer, Ground, Siege. Now, in December, the Ziz Dragon came out, which is Cavalry, which means the next dragon is going to be Archer. And so for me, I don't want to be stuck in that never-ending cycle where now I get Laden, and now a new Archer Dragon comes out, and now I have to get that one, and it's always chasing. So I think that the game is telling us something where they're going to give Laden to every player. It's not going to be an exclusive dragon anymore. It's going to be for people that are low spenders that can make the junior elite. And then for All-Star Majors, it's a choice. And don't come for me and think that I'm like telling you that Laden is the absolutely wrong choice. It is not the wrong choice. Laden has a lot of debuff boosts on it. So even if the new Archer Dragon did come out, it's not like Laden would be useless. You can put it on a sub-dragon and you would get some benefit from it. So I'm not at all saying that Laden is the wrong choice. As a matter of fact, people that are rally leaders, Archer is king right now in our continent. And so if you want to get Laden and you want to get those extra resources and gems, it's absolutely not wrong. However, if you're here for the long game, just know that you can cash in on all these other dragons that you get the eggs from, and then you can use galaxy coins to cash in on Laden. And that is my choice of how I'm going to, move forward with the dragons. And shout out to Gus from 1180. Thank you so much for sending the screenshots because I do not have Laden. So as you can see on his post, there are debuffs that, again, can apply to a sub-general if a new Archer Dragon did come out. So let's show you guys the other dragons that we've got. I feel like you can never go wrong with a Cavalry Dragon. You can have as many Cav Dragons as possible. I'm hoping to get Ziz after I get my Siege Dragon and the new Archer Dragon. But anyways, I wanted to show on the Nidhod Dragon, you get that from getting the top 100 in BOC. And I was able to acquire him that way. And he has that skill for March capacity, which is huge. Now, I wish Evony would, again, just let us see the boosts on these things. You have to unlock it before you can actually see it. And it's unfortunate because then you kind of have to go hunting and asking people to get those boosts. And it's hard to make those choices. As you know, I picked the, how do you pronounce this one? Amaterasu dragon. And I just want to give a story here. I got to fangirl out with King Sing. I got to meet him on a Discord. And of course, the very first All Stars video that I ever watched was King Sing. And he was showing like a new world that I had no idea of on this game. And I saw all these squiggly snakes, and I thought they were snakes. And it turns out it was the Amaterasu dragon. And I and I did ask him about which dragon to pick. And I said that I really wanted that dragon because of his videos. And he says that he calls it the JIZZ dragon, which I think was a typo. And I think he meant the jazz dragon, like the jazz hands, because it's like a snake and then he has like these little hands. Okay, and the main reason though that I picked this dragon is because it reminds me of my little cat monster. Look at that. Look at that face. Looks just like that dragon. That was actually a picture of my kitten when I saw him at an animal shelter and I got him right away. And so, of course, he's like love at first sight. So that dragon, same thing. Had to get him. It's just the female intuition, you know? I also wanted to show you guys my Norway dragon because it's almost at level 12. And once it's at level 12, I'll stop basically upgrading it because I will be moving on to the Jazz Hand Dragon. So I just wanted to show you guys here that it does have a debuff. So it has enemy ground troop HP that I can put on a sub general. So again, another reason why I chose the Jazz Hand Dragon is because I can substitute out that other dragon that I was using for the ground march onto a sub city or a sub general. I can't do that with Celtic Dragon. Celtic Dragon has no debuffs on it, so I would basically not be able to use that dragon for anything. And I already have a throwaway dragon for the assistance, so able to not feel bad about wasting all of those resources and whatnot, I'm going to go ahead and just use my Celtic Dragon. Now, if I could do it all over again, would I have maxed out the Celtic Dragon? Maybe I would have just went to 12. However, I was in a very big, I wanted to get the 2K stats. I was on that journey of wanting to get the 2K stats, so that was the only reason why I upgraded to 15. Looking in hindsight though, you know, would I have done that again? I don't know. Maybe. Because honestly, I think the Celtic Dragon is good at 15. I think that, you know, it's obviously not as good as Laden. Laden is probably going to give about 40% more of a possibility of range attack. And again, that's just a possibility, guys, because really to get straight max refines is near to impossible. I don't know how many gems I have wasted on trying to get max refines. It's like again, a never ending chase. So just know that again, there is definitely a strategic reason as to why I picked this dragon. Now in terms of Fafnir, I'm able to switch him over from a mount dragon to a siege dragon if I have to. Now Colchian would have been maybe my first choice if we had a siege rally crew in my server. So again, you have to kind of choose based on your environment, not on exactly just pure, you know, choice of what you want. You have to kind of look at how your server performs, and if there was a lot of people that had siege dragons that we could rally with for SVS and BOC, then it would make sense to get the Colchian first, right? So I have to go based on the environment that I'm in and be able to assess what is best for moving forward. Now, my last reasoning for getting the ground dragon is that I have upgraded to 40 and I'm just waiting for the speed consumption event to finish that out. And then I have the barracks 39 cooking, so then I just need to upgrade it to barracks 40, which I know a lot of people are like, do the rally hall, do the rally spot. But no, I'm going to go straight for T15 ground because that, again, is another goal that I've had. And I want to be able to have a really strong solo ground march. And again, if I have a stronger ground dragon, I have more debuffs, and I have the T15s, I think that that will be a really good strategic play for myself, as opposed to, you know, getting a siege dragon or just getting a higher archer attack dragon. So that, guys, is the reasoning that I picked the Jazz Hand Dragon. And of course, whatever you choose is, you know, like, I support it 100%. You have to play based on your gameplay, and that's really the main takeaway of this video. And honestly, if you have a choice to pick these dragons, really, congratulations. It's really tough to do, and you deserve all the respect. So we'll see you guys later. Bye.